What is up, everybody? Anime Rewind here, and today I'm going to be doing my second video ever, which is what if Deku had a stand. Let's get straight into the intro. And I know what you want, tryna roll me in the blunt, then push a nigga front, you niggas front, you spy with a month, homicide is a must, who can I trust? I don't know who I can trust, I don't know who finna bust, don't give a fuck, tell my haters wet them up, tell my haters wet them up, yeah, now we ain't playing. Now, Deku will be born with this stand, but not as a quirk, just as a power. So he will be deemed quirkless. Deku will be sad. And actually, that's how he does in canon with Bakugo bullying him, and him just wanting to become a hero. So we skip to the beginning of the anime. So what do you guys want to be when you grow up? The teacher asks. But right after that, he throws papers up in the air. He then laughs and looks at his class. I know you all want to go to the hero course, he says. Everybody uses the quirks and yells. Okay, settle down, he says. You have some very strong quirks, but you know you can't use them on school property. He didn't stop talking. Bakugo gets up and does a speech. Teacher, don't put me with these losers. They'd be better up with a busted hero at being his sidekick. Everybody then gets mad at this comment, but knows they can't handle Bakugo, so they don't say anything. The teacher then looks at Bakugo's papers. Oh, Bakugo, you have amazing test scores. And you want to go to UA? Amazing. He then looks at some more test scores and sees Midoriya has. Midoriya, you want to go to UA too? He mentions. Midoriya crunches up in his seat. Bakugo runs up to Midoriya's seat and explodes it. You're even worse than all these losers. You're useless. After class, Bakugo tells Midoriya to do suicide and throws his notebook into the water or into the pond. Bakugo shouldn't be telling people to do suicide. It's not hero-like. No, Midoriya says. We didn't skip to the sludge villain attack, and I'm gonna be calling Midoriya Deku for now on because calling him Midoriya is Deku has no defense against the sludge villain, but right as he's trying to fade away, the sludge villain explodes off him. He sees this green thing behind him. In an instant, he knows. In an instant, he knows what his name is. Toxic Ocean. He then wonders what the thing is, what the sludge villain is going to attack. He then throws a punch with his normal hand, but the stand then hits him. But the stand then hits the sludge villain, sending it flying back into many parts. All Might then gets on the scene and yells, "I am here." He sees the sludge villain beaten up pretty badly and asks Deku what his quirk is. Deku says he's quirkless, but there's this thing attacking every time he attacks. All Might then questions Deku, what thing? He asks All Might if he doesn't see it. It's right behind him. And All Might's confused, puzzled. He yells, "Okay," and jumps off. But Deku clings onto his leg. All Might, can I be a hero even without a quirk? Deku asks the question. All Might then shrinks. Deku asks if he's an imposter, but All Might explains how he got that injury from All for One. Deku then understands. Now All Might answers his questions. No, you cannot be a hero. Deku shocked by this answer. All Might then walks away, but soon notices that he doesn't have the sludge villain in his pocket. Deku hears an explosion and rushes past All Might down the stairs. He then sees Kachan sludge up in the sludge villain, and he's in the sludge villain. He rushes to the sludge villain and tries clawing Bakugo out, but that green thing comes back. He doesn't want to get Bakugo hurt, so he just punches the sludge villain in the eyes, knowing that's the only thing that it has that he can actually touch. It shoots off Bakugo, and Bakugo falls to the ground. Bakugo's confused. How did Deku not even touch him? By the way, the stand does have a special ability, but I will be showcasing that in the near future. how did he do that without even touching the sludge villain? Bakugo gets up. But everybody scolds Deku for rushing in there. But after they tell Deku if they want to join in, if they want a hero to become their sidekick, and they also tell Bakugo the same thing. Later that day, All Might comes up to Deku. Deku, I was wrong to say that you can't be a hero. You can be a hero, Deku, or well, Izuku. Izuku drops to the ground and starts crying. All Might asks the question, do you want to have my quirk? Izuku, I don't want Izuku to have All Might's quirk, but I know if this was actually he'd say yes, but I'm just going to say he says no. No, All Might, I want to learn how to use my quirk to become a hero. Oh, he didn't says, oh, you found out if that was a quirk or not. Deku then says, I still don't know, but I'm going to use my power to become a hero. All Might then says, okay, allow me to train you. And Deku accepts. It's the same training as in canon, except he just doesn't get all for one. So he has 3 more months. I think it was like 4 or 3 more months left. So he gets trained his quirk too, learning that he has a new ability. I'll show this and I'll give you a spoiler of when this will show. It will show versus the heroes versus villains attack. Or well, yeah. He then goes to UA. He then yells in his head, I'm gonna be a hero. I'm gonna be a hero. He sees Bakugo, and Bakugo asks him why he's here. But he's still questioning. He then yells up, he's still questioning how Deku did that thing to the sludge one though. But Bakugo walks away before Deku can even respond. Deku then keeps walking and trips on a rock. I'm gonna die, he whispers in his head. But he starts floating out of nowhere. Uraka's right behind him and says, sorry for using my quirk on you. I thought you were gonna fall though. Deku then says it's alright, and he also thanks her before going inside. Deku gets the same score as in canon, and Ida also points out the 4 pointer or the 0 pointer and how Deku keeps talking. Deku does the same thing in canon, how he's just embarrassed, and President White tells Ida that 0 pointer is just something to stop you in your tracks. Just run away from it if you see it. Okay, so President White then starts the destroying the robots exam, and Deku really has nothing to do to use for speed, and so he just jogs in there. Well, he really sprints in there. He is so confused that everybody's destroying robots already. It's hard to find any robots because everybody's destroying him. He gets 1 3-pointer, but that's it. He then hears a rock. He then sees a 0 pointer and runs away. But soon he hears a Raka. Help! Help! She says. He then starts walking, but then starts running out of nowhere. He can't really jump, so what he uses is to jump off a few buildings with Toxic Ocean. He uses Toxic Ocean to punch the robot in the face. It does near as much as it did in canon. He then saves Uraka. Uraka then saves him from falling, and then Deku doesn't really have that many bruises, so he doesn't really get healed by Recovery Girl. But Uraka does. Uraka thanks him, and Deku says it's not a big deal. So a few weeks pass, and Deku gets his letter. He got a total of 63 points. That made him in canon, the same in canon. The same exact place in canon. But with Bakugo getting first. Deku probably could have done better, but he really hasn't had his power for that long, so he doesn't really know how to use it as much as other people know how to use their quirks. So he gets All Might, and All Might tells him how he got the first hero points ever. He's surprised at this, but is happy that he got into UA. And All Might then says in the letter, Izuku, you're going to become a hero. And guys, that's why I'm going to leave it off today. But don't forget to like, subscribe the video, and I'm sorry for my stuttering. I guess when I talk fast, I stutter, and I like talking fast, so I don't know. If you have something else you want me to do, remember to put it in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.